the Geico Gaming stage at PAX West 2017 E-League Amateur Series. Alongside Bear, I am Tagashi Azrael. Having a good day so far.
Oh my God, the action has been so much fun recently. I mean, this is the amateur series, so we had a qualifiers that happened, 2 qualifiers that happened online, and there has been a combination of the PAX crowd here. It's been bananas. You know, we have had Gutex, Life Advice, we have had hecklers in the crowd.
Oh,
we had push-ups on stage, which we'll talk about later. But Toga, let's do a little recap of what's happened so far.
All right, so we had 4 pools yesterday, and with those 4 pools, one of the big surprise, well, I wouldn't call it a surprise, but it was just one of the most impressive things we saw was in Group B, where we saw Fawaz, who's a local from Seattle. Doesn't really play the game that much. He played Viper in 4 and was known as the Crimson Viper in 4. Took out both online qualifiers in his pool. Gevo made it out a loser, so he was actually okay, but Fawaz beat Gutex's main pick, Mojo.
That's right. Yeah, there was a lot of Mika players actually throughout the bracket, which surprised me, but it also shows the talent of some Seattle players.
Absolutely.
There's a small bunch that is very dedicated. You know, it is kind of sad that a few of the younger players, because Seattle has a lot of really up-and-coming talent, like Jabril and
Christy CH.
Christy CH, that's right. Who, you know, sadly couldn't have made it. I don't think they made it into the tournament because they couldn't enter it.
Yeah.
So it was, you know, it was just crazy to see some of the more dedicated players lose to the Street Fighter 4 talent who have not been taking the game as seriously, but still have that strong foundation of fundamentals. And yeah, Fawaz just absolutely surprised
everyone. Who says
everyone.
there's no footsies in Street Fighter 5? My goodness.
I guess so. That's so. So let's start off with Pool A. Pool A, I believe it was Ice who qualified in winner's side, and Ran Masama who qualified in losers. I believe Ice and Ran Masama were both qualifiers in the online.
I believe so as well. They were the heavy favorites definitely going into that pool. They played easily the most clean games that we had seen in Pool A.
I do want to give a shout out to Bizarro Mike. You guys know him from the journalism world. He did pretty good. He had a pretty fun run with his Colleen, and you know, I think the crowd was really rooting for him.
He almost had the dream run at the end there.
Oh man,
just losing out to Ramasama in the
I would have gone crazy if Bizarro Mike qualified.
I called him a living legend before he came on stage. I think I got in his head a little bit. I apologize for that commentator's curse thing, but it was kind of funny.
Pool B, we had Fawaz, who we were just talking about earlier, you know, really taking his foundation of his Sea Viper play. One of the best, if not the best, in Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
You know, he was kind of the reign of terror for that game, and I remember him and Air from Vancouver were always kind of going back and forth when their tournaments, especially when Air would come down to Seattle. He qualified in winners, and Gevo's Karen in losers, he looked really strong. I think Gevo was the one who really survived the onslaught.
The highlight from that one, as I recall it, was you and Gutex were talking about the Season 2 shimmy. He did a double shimmy in one of the matches. And then I'm like, all right, that was pretty cool. And then it's like, maybe we'll see a third at some point. Maybe when Season 3 starts. Who knows? That was pretty sick.
Yeah, when Season 3, exactly. When Season 3 goes on, it's going to be 3 shimmies. Who knows? Season 4 will be the quadra shimmy.
Yeah, I know.
We'll see what happens. Pool C, a person that I need to see play this game. I don't think I've ever seen him play Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
Happy Medicine, who is a really strong Bison player in Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
And I want to see how he plays this game because he was pretty aggressive. And now that Bison has kind of shifted to a more aggressive style in Street Fighter 5, I think that kind of suits him more, but I don't know how dedicated he is to the game. But, I mean, he's dedicated enough to come out on winners here.
Yeah, so, absolutely. I think I actually got eliminated by Happy Medicine and DreamHack. I can't remember for sure. You would think that I would remember a guy like Happy Medicine.
Yeah, you have to remember that.
Yeah, it's just something off the top of my – I remember a Bison – and that was it.
Yeah, you had post-tournament PTSD.
Yeah, I was like, we don't talk about the losses. We're just like, let it go, move on.
And then we had Nephew, which you guys were the ones who commentated that match. I don't know how Nephew did, but he was also another Karen player, I believe.
No, he was actually playing Colleen,
really?
Which was really threw a lot of people off. I don't think a lot of people know the Colleen matchup as well as they think.
Okay.
That was sort of part of why he did well. He also played super clean. He had this bread and butter combo that he was doing, and it was just
Colleen, a character that we're seeing obviously Punko play. You know, we see Kramer also a really solid Colleen. yeah, just a character that's being developed, I think, as the months go on. I think it's starting to really come out as a strong pick. And finally, to quickly wrap it up, Dixon, Pool D was Commander Jesse, who I think is probably the strongest or one of my favorites to win this whole thing.
Absolutely.
You know, his Dalsum has been tearing everyone apart.
Godly is an understatement.
Yes.
Godly is very much an understatement with the way he cleaned up that pool. It looked so good.
It looks so, yeah. I think he's the one to really look out for all the competitors here. And in loser side, it was Dixon who was, it was Dixon who actually came over Kyle P.
Twice.
Yeah, they had to play twice, and Kyle P had a good run. And speaking of Kyle P, I mean, he had to deal with some crazy muscles on stage.
Oh, my goodness.
You guys, we have a little clip for you guys here. I mean, there were biceps, and there was flexing. And Kyle, look at the reaction on Kyle P's face.
Look, this is so.
Oh, my God. Look at the look on Kyle P's face. He has not seen biceps like that in his life before. Look. And, there was...
There was more.
There was more.
There was more off camera. So there was a couple of flexes, and he got flexed on literally.
Yeah,
literally.
The moment he saw himself on that big stage, he was like, this is my moment. So I believe we have our two players here getting ready here on stage. And we were mentioning a little earlier that there were some Seattle hecklers.
Absolutely.
And some people who were a little loudmouth during the tournament yesterday, and one of them is here on stage. We have Nightmare 2450 versus Blacksheik. Nightmare, one of the strongest, Nakalis, if not the strongest Nakali. I should give him that whole props. But I mean, Fawaz was looking good too. I remember he was doing very well earlier on, traveling a lot with Kyle P. And
that entire group. They're such a tight-knit group, and they're fun to hang out with, and they're fun to watch. And Nightmare is a very entertaining player to watch.
He is, yes. And I actually love his style of Nakali play. I want you to pay attention to how he's going to use that stand forward with Nakali. He loves to stagger that stand forward to really mix up, like that, like right there. See that stagger?
Yeah.
He will kind of download his opponent, and he will realize how big of a frame gap he should leave between every stand strong, depending on how their opponent likes to attack.
Absolutely.
He's one of the main Nakali players that does that the most. I love it.
Yeah, but not to discount Blacksheik, who's playing Laura. Laura, a character, of course, who's no slouch in this game by any stretch.
Yeah.
And it seems like he's on the back foot right now, but he's doing Laura things, and we're seeing some stuff happening right now.
Wow, Nightmare, just no respect there. Just trying to get out of the corner with a full jump. Okay, here comes Blacksheik. Gets the mix-up after this. Could be it. Oh, but he goes for
the air-to-air cross-up?
Yes.
That was neat.
Yeah, wow, that was very, very interesting. I don't know if he was trying to maybe avoid the reversal or whatnot, but it all worked out for him at the end. Okay, but Nightmare sitting on full meter.
Let's see how quickly he chooses maybe just to get into super, just to get out. Never mind, dunk. Ball his life. Gets a sweet reset.
Yeah, goes for the crutch roundhouse. I like it. Wants the knockdown, but Sheik looking strong here. Okay, overhead is going to be a punish. Yes.
Absolutely.
Goes into the target combo. Dash forward, gets the counter hit.
Corner carry.
And this is the corner position that Nightmare is looking for. This might be, okay, puts himself in the corner. Not a big fan of that, but still applying pressure. Little drop there from Blacksheik. I like this. Oh,
activation.
Yes.
Oh, nice catch there.
So nice. I love it. You could use that V-trigger to stop a bit of time and give yourself enough reaction time to catch a jump. And that's exactly what Nightmare did. And that helps him close her out with match number 1. Really smart stuff. Oh, no, actually, that's 1-to-1. Oh,
yeah,
my bad,
1-to-1, yeah. All right.
There you go.
Nice anti-air.
Man, Nightmare has been so on point. Blacksheik's definitely going to be thinking about every single jump in.
Oh, punish that EX elbow, gets the stun.
Big combo here, jumping.
Oh, just reset and throw.
Going for the reset, Nightmare, really?
Dunk. Ball, life. Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
So good. So good, Nightmare.
But you know what, Blacksheik wasn't looking too bad either. Just kind of struggling in those mid exchanges. I think Nightmare has been really, really on point with his anti-airs.
Yeah.
So, Blacksheik's going to have to kind of trust his ground approach a little bit more.
Round 1.
We'll see.
Fight.
Oh, interesting that trade anti-air jab.
Yep. Nightmare knows this range so well.
Yeah, no, I love that you say that because it's even we saw one of the anti-air uppercuts and he was just so. I swear it was by the pixel of how far he jumped in, but he still knew the exact range where he could use that uppercut. And there you go, you can't jump in on Nightmare. He's been ready every single time.
Oh, punish that EX elbow.
Yeah, Blacksheik has been trying to kind of muscle his way through with that EX tackle, and it's not been working out. Every single time he's being punished for it. And every Nikali punish just pushes you to the corner.
Yeah.
It's been a little rough right now. We've seen this beautiful feather hat on Blacksheik too many times here with the corner finishes.
Twice too many.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Beautiful backdash from Nightmare to get out of that command throw scenario.
Yeah, I want to see Blacksheik really utilize that V reversal a little bit more, especially in these block string situations. It's really going to help him get a little bit of, momentum and get Nightmare's pressure a bit off of him. Yeah,
because the EX elbow attempted escapes have been punished and they just haven't been working.
Exactly.
There's another EX elbow that's going to get punished. Corner carry again. One more. Get dunked.
Grab. Wow, just meaty enough. I saw the throw come out, but I don't think it was in its active frames yet.
Yeah.
But good stuff to Nightmare. I mean, as he's going to go on in this tournament, we're going to see more and more pop-offs, more and more,
I was like, that's a very quiet win for Nightmare.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, it's early in the morning. This is the start of pools. He's not gonna start it off screaming at his opponent.
This is true.
Yeah,
this is true.
It's definitely, if he continues, this win streak up, we're gonna see him.
Yeah,
yell
for sure.
And scream.
So, the other superstar in this pool that I'm excited to watch.
Yeah.
His online handle is Skillsmith. You guys know him better as Chang. Down in Texas, jury player. If you guys watched any of DreamHack at all, he gave F-Champs Dhalsim a run for his money.
Yeah,
and it was a beautiful thing to watch. You don't see a lot of jury.
You do not. Some people have been really, especially jury, lovers and mains, have been not super happy with how she has been throughout the life cycle of Street Fighter V. I think we saw Chang first kind of pull, when we saw his jury really kind of break out, I thought was Canada Cup 2016, where he had a really good run. I believe he made top 8 in that tournament. It was either that or he was just top 16, and he just showed us the power. The movement, he had the shimmies. He was really on point with, we like to call that EX Hazanchus, which are not really those Hazanchus, but he is... Just his use of space, and I think that kind of maybe comes from his risk-reward play from his Yun play from Third Strike and Street Fighter 4. He was really, one of the people who really dedicated himself to Yun full-time.
Exactly.
So
and he understands how aggressive jury can be.
Yes.
And it's one of those things that this game rewards your aggression so much, and if you're not ready for that aggression, you get blown up. It's not even close.
I'm really curious to see how he's doing in this tournament, actually. I'm very, very excited.
He might be my sleeper pick to take this one.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because I don't know how much, the thing about Chang, is he from NorCal or SoCal?
He's from Texas.
Oh, he's from Texas.
Yeah, he's from Texas,
okay. I thought at some point. Okay, so he's from Texas. Because I don't think there are many. Okay, he used to be in NorCal is what we've just got. But, so he's from Texas, but I don't know if, West Coast has really had a lot of jury experience, so
definitely.
I don't know if he does well in this tournament and he kind of, meets up with Commander Jesse or someone else in the top 32 or the top 16 bracket, that could be, maybe a bit of a wake-up call.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, a lot has happened since DreamHack. I know he played a bunch with F-Champ in casuals after that set was over.
That's a great point.
He did get a lot of Dhalsim knowledge that he might not have had previously because he did lose to F-Champ in pools at DreamHack. So, but they wanted to get some download some knowledge, which is there's a wealth of information out there now.
Yeah, so, and props to him, playing very, a character specialist.
Exactly.
Obviously Yun was always fairly strong throughout the Street Fighter 4 cycle, and he was strong in Third Strike.
Yeah.
But he really kind of, stuck his guns with those characters, as soon as they were out, and he's really sticking his guns out with Jury, just all the way through. I don't think he has many side characters, so we'll see. Looks like both
so
players.
Chang's opponent today is Xeno. Looks like he's going with Chun.
Yeah.
If your name is not MOV, how do you play Chun-Li right now?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. The character may develop more. We're seeing MOV play, and I know MOV is like a god. Right?
Yeah.
He's really showed us that Chun players don't have that many excuses, but it's still an uphill battle, But let's see. Chang here on the left, rocking both of them rocking the OG colors, it looks like.
Oh, beautiful V skill.
Yeah, you have to respect that V skill. So scary. And I think only got buffed in Season 2.
Yeah. So look, this is the pressure that we were talking about earlier. If you're not prepared to face it, look at Chun-Li is literally just blocking.
Look at the use of Hsien with a stand forward right now. He's either just letting the 2 hits go or he's canceling the first hit into, fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Again, that's kind of been making Xeno a little bit more afraid to press buttons, but
definitely looking a little timid. The meaty timings and the pressure, oh my god. This makes Hsien look so good.
Oh my god, the meaty crouch jab when he gets the counter hit confirmed. Okay, Xeno, I like the way that he backed off with the pressure, though. He didn't really want to deal. He didn't want to go in unnecessarily. There's a few times where he did get the life lead early on in that round.
Oh, beautiful jump in.
Yeah, Chang is just really trying to bulldog his way in here.
You see, you just stood there for a second, waited for a button, and then whiff punished. I'm like, wow.
Look at these strings right now. Oh, just dash forward, stand jab, really? Okay.
All right. Xeno going back to Chun-Li fundamentals with a little bit of footsies.
Yeah, okay, I like Xeno's patience, though. He's really not pressing a lot of buttons. He's realized that Chang's strings are real. And yeah, he really doesn't want to press a lot of buttons here. He says, hey, you know what, I'd rather take the throw. And a lot of times you're not even close enough for a throw. So I'm just going to respect a lot of these strings.
Oh, that was tricky.
Okay.
I love that. As a Nash player who does the corner gimmick a lot, that was pretty to watch.
Hey, you know what? Props to Xeno, though. He teched that throw. Yeah. I don't think I would have teched that throw.
I know. I would have been like, oh, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm just dead.
Yeah, right now it's just Chang, I think, has really adjusted his style from the first round. He's like, you know what? I'm just going to go in here. I'm going to cancel my strings into Fireball. And yeah, he's letting him kind of charge up.
I like that neutral jump idea. Ended up getting a throw out of it.
Convert there. Nice. I like this. And now right now, Xeno needs to maybe back up. Yeah, just like that. He doesn't need to go in, but Xeno Chang right now, he's going crazy. He's jumping in. I think every single jump in right now has really worked out. Oh,
that neutral jump again has been paying off.
Yeah. And Xeno's just like, okay, I'm going to stay back and maybe throw a few fireballs, but he does have to respect that V skill once he sees a charge. Okay, this is where Chang wants him. Right in the corner, sets up here.
Also full stack for Chang. Once that V trigger pops, watch out.
And he's going to continue the string.
Boom, 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 boom. Double digits. Boom, boom, boom. Keep going. Keep going.
My God.
No stun. We were close.
18 hits.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. I mean, again, Xeno needs to utilize that V trigger. A V trigger or V reverse at least,
Please remember to use your resources. Spend your cash.
He does need to spend his cash a little bit more, especially with the amount of block strings that Chang's been giving him. I mean, Chun-Li has a fantastic V trigger, but there are, if you are getting pressured so much in the corner, it is nice to kind of lay him off you.
Like, look at all of this pressure. Like, Xeno can just keep blocking and his V trigger will build, but he's got to use this resource.
Yeah, And he's not.
Oh no, I'm stunned. I think this is it.
Yeah, he's gonna go into super or just close it out normally.
Oh my goodness, that was a style finish right there. Style finish. Well done from Chang.
Yeah, looking so good. I mean, solid stuff from Xeno too. He just needed to watch out for a lot of jump-ins. Just falling for every single jump-in at a certain point.
There were like meaty jump-ins at some point in that.
Did I see a single V-trigger that match?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, and that's a little heartbreaking because that's a huge part of Chun's tool set, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, resource management a huge part of this game.
So hopefully Xeno can adjust in losers. That was still winners round 2, so he should be doing okay. His Chun maybe just not really warmed up yet and getting to face a seeded player right away.
I mean, playing someone like Chang first thing in the morning, not the funnest thing to do.
Not at all. Not at all.
Really cool to see kind of Chang's take on Jury.
Yeah.
Really, really interesting. Just the strings, the use of normals, especially the change of play as the round went on.
Yeah.
Because Jury can she can take some crazy risks to get in.
Yeah.
And I really do like her jump arc. So cool to see. So looks like next up we have SirDanDaMan versus Trapsongz, who's apparently from Cambodia.
And SirDanDaMan is from Guam. So we have some nice international flavor for you today.
Yeah, really, really cool.
It's more than just us Canadians being polite on the commentary desk.
Yeah, that's right. I wonder if this is, you know, their first time at PAX or whatnot. I mean, it's really, really interesting to see. But as you can see, I think that's Trapsongz playing on pad.
Yeah.
You know, we were having a long talk yesterday about, you know, the strength of pad and hitbox, especially talking to Gutex yesterday on the desk, who was, you know, really just telling us about the strength of pad ever since he played against Punk.
Yeah.
And, you know, which made him switch. Of all people, you know, I expected.
Gutex is playing pad?
Well, no, he switched to hitbox.
I know he switched to hitbox
yeah,
at one
but
point.
I mean, switching to hitbox is kind of like that in between, right? It's kind of like that gray area between playing on stick and pad. It's kind of like the best of both worlds.
All right, so we're going to see an all-Shoto matchup here. We got a Ryu, we got an Akuma.
Okay, this is what I like to see. You know, I like to see some good Ryu, especially. I know he's been a very, you know, let's just say not used character as much as we'd like to see, especially with the Season 2 kind of adjustments that they gave him.
I was going to say the 30 years of wandering has finally gotten to him.
It's finally catching up to the poor guy, and, you know, Akuma is showing him why here. Okay.
Oh, risky DP. I think that was a preemptive one.
Okay. Oh my God. He's
punishment.
Going for them random Tatsus here. Not as, you know, not as powerful as it was in Street Fighter 4 to go for random Tatsus. I feel like in this game, but Trapsongz just finds his way in. Akuma, a character that's also developed so much, you know, over the time. We've seen all these Ryu players really, you know, either switch to Guile or switch to Akuma.
Yeah.
You know, XSK Samurai being one of them who is in the tournament.
Yeah. All right. More pressure from, look at this. Trapsongz very clearly knows his stuff, going back and forth over and over again.
Oh, man.
Missed whiff punish there. Very rare miss from...
Yeah, you got to watch out for those random DPs, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no anti-air. Interesting. Gets a sweep in. But Ryu's knockdown advantage is just not there in this season.
Yeah.
You're seeing it firsthand. I get a knockdown, then I got to get back up and throw a fireball because I can't get there. All right. Nice anti-air.
Good anti-air. Come on.
Punish. Oh, no crush counter punish. Just straight punish into super. Good enough.
And this should do it here. I mean, we've been seeing a lot of crazy DPs from SirDanDaMan.
Yeah.
But he is the man. He's not afraid.
Yeah.
But you know, Trapsongz, if he wants to survive through this bracket, he needs to give us some bigger punishes, especially in the corner. You know, he's either been punishing with a sweep or he's been punishing with just a crouch medium.
Yeah. The crush counter is effective in this game.
Yeah. No, it's a huge part. No punish there on the sweep.
There we go. There's a crush counter punish. Oh, mistimed it a little bit. Get the cross up jump. Corner carry with the heavy Tatsu. Oh, he comes sweep.
Yeah, some risky stuff there. I mean, you know, worked out for him, but right now, Trapsongz is really going to find his way in by jumping here. I feel
just
like
raw activation of the V trigger and just going.
Oh, there you go again. See, there's that
in.
jump in that we were talking about. He's just noticing that, hey, his anti-airs really aren't there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take advantage of that.
I think that was the first blocked cross-up, too, on the ambiguous media attempt.
Yes, that's right. And Trapsongz has been on point with his jumps.
Yeah.
Good stuff using that back pierce into the demon flip. Get some good damage, you know. Any character who can really...
Oh, the jump in on the other side.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't combo. You can't combo jab into...
This isn't Street Fighter 4.
Yes.
No one-frame links, boys.
Yeah. Okay. Okay,
oh, that was tricky.
Yeah, that was interesting, but definitely not going to work out.
Oh, no anti-air again. Keep jumping, Trapsongz. It's working.
Okay.
Punish.
Right now, SirDanDaMan's going for some Street Fighter 4 stuff here. Oh,
nice anti-air.
Yeah, there's an anti-air again. Are we going to see? I want to see a demon.
I kind of want to see a demon.
I don't know if he's going to try. Oh, yeah, I think that's
Oh,
right.
he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
He's thinking about the demon right now. He wants it so bad. Oh, okay. It's the back throw.
You have 3 rounds. You can think about this a little harder. Get there. Do it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, just get the
We
down
wanted a demon.
Good stuff with the DP. Closing it out. Yeah, he definitely tried.
Yeah, he was thinking about it. And like, all right, I've got 3 up.
Yeah.
I might be able to get a demon in here.
Yeah, no, good stuff to both players. And that's kind of the fun of this tournament. There is $20,000 on the line.
Yeah, we keep forgetting about the $20,000.
Yes.
We didn't even bring it up yet.
But that's the fun of this tournament. And huge shout outs to Geico for, hosting a tournament like this for, not only are there some very, very strong players in here, but anyone could enter. You can come in the morning and join one of the pools and have your chance at the money.
We still have 3 more left. After this one, we still have 3 more left.
That's right. And if you guys want to, tweet at us, make some crazy memes, and show us what SirDanDaMan could have done better with his random uppercuts and his love.
Exactly.
I mean, just let us know at hashtag GeicoSFV.
Yeah.
And
join the conversation.
Yeah, I mean, we might put your stream up on there.
We might actually talk we talk about some of the tweets when they pop up for us.
So who is your pick so far in this tournament? Out of
so
all the
far,
pools
out
you've
of
seen?
everyone I've seen, I said my dark horse is Hsien Chang. I'm gonna not say dark horse anymore because that looks sick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, you know what? A jury needs to win a tournament. Don't let the word amateur fool you. There are a lot of good players here.
Yeah. I mean, after seeing Khaos play Nakali yesterday too, I also, I want to see him take the game more seriously. But here we have a tweet here from Denise Laws. I hope I said your name right. At PAX, he says, almost at PAX West for day 3. I'll be free until 4 p.m. Geico Gaming, SF5, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and Dragon Ball Fighters, which looks amazing.
It is
amazing. Are likely places to find me. And it is, Dragon Ball Fighters. I mean, I saw Tasty Steve there yesterday, and he was. I played it for the first time, and looks like a lot of fun.
All right. Apparently one of my tweets is on here too. I'm just like, day two of pools, casting Geico Street Fighter 5 today. I was supposed to be casting with Doug, but Bear is here to cover for Doug.
Of course, man.
Yeah.
I'm always down.
Always down.
Talk to you about a little bit of Street Fighter.
And plus, we need to bring our Canadian flavor to this. This maple syrup flavored commentary.
And Doug will be back. I mean, he has to hold it down for the Seattle boys.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of been the trend, obviously, because PAX West is in Seattle. We've been seeing a lot of the Seattle talent come out here and really show their stuff. The one thing I can always say about the Seattle scene is I feel like they stay persistent.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like for every game, I remember when like other scenes have kind of been starting to kind of get a little lazier and not really try as hard. I've always felt like the Seattle has stayed strong.
Yeah.
And we've seen that for games, even like Street Fighter 4, and especially Marvel vs. Capcom, where they,
with
Kyle P and Jabril, who became like one of the best.
Yeah.
Especially late, like especially with these games, with fighting games. We've talked about all the time of. They take so long to develop the tech. They take so long to really master. And as the sad truth is, as the games get older, the entry barrier is just becomes harder.
Yeah.
So, and Seattle, I feel like always kind of like cracks that barrier.
Yeah. So up next, we've got Batter's Woodypop. Huh. We got some Geico glasses on stage.
Okay, I like those.
To match the Guile glasses on character.
I like it. Okay, you better be the one playing Guile. I think he is.
Yeah, fairly certain.
Oh my
fairly
God.
certain. First birdie that we've seen in this tournament so far.
Birdie is strong character, man. We've been seeing an influx of a lot of people getting inspired by a few. Okay, I love this stage too here.
Oh, this stage is so. I said it on stream the other day. It's just the best stage.
Oh, nice. I love the bullhorn.
Look at this
Oh,
pressure!
Jump in. Okay.
Okay, get off me. EX flash kick.
I'm not exactly sure why Woodypop is really trying to play aggressive here. Okay, tries to jump out. Giving him space out of
I thought he made it.
Yeah, he's going to need to start respecting the EX chain there. Especially from those closer ranges. Nice.
Oh, nice. Activation finishes it off.
Yeah, just
well
enough.
done.
Yeah, good stuff from Batters. You can tell he's really been charging those bullhorns.
Oh, went for a slide.
Oh, wow. Woodypop just walked back, says, "What are you doing?" and walks forward and gives him a throw. I like it.
I think the thing about Birdie, that the tool that gives everybody, probably besides that, which just happened, is that jumping medium punch, which looks like a flying sack of potatoes. It just falls on you, and you can't even decide which way. There it is right there. You don't know which way to block because that horizontal hitbox is just so good.
He does have to be careful. You can't have those late jump-ins. Guile has one of the best anti-airs with the EX flash kick, especially on Wake Up.
Yeah.
So if he's going to do anything kind of crazy like that, especially when he has a life lead, he's got to be careful. Woodypop sitting on some B trigger. He could totally take the win if he gets one clean hit, but no, batters him in the corner.
Yeah,
you know.
Absolutely. Guys, spend that cash. Both of you had full resources there.
Yeah.
We've been preaching it all throughout day one. But
Yeah.
one thing that we've noticed from the amateurs versus, I'm using that term loosely, amateurs versus the more seasoned veterans of this game is guys like Commander Jesse, guys like Chang, they are using their resources effectively.
Batter's very aggressive style right now too. He's, you know, jumps in a lot more than the regular birdie player. And that's kind of been costing him a lot of life, although it's been working out. I like that
so
whip
far.
punish there. I'm not sure if you saw that crush counter. And he's going to be able to get a good corner carry here. Let's see, again, jump in. Yeah, very interesting. Every single knockdown, Batters likes to go for a jump in. And I don't know if that's really the best bet.
Nice read.
I like that, yes. When you are in the command grab animation, the Sonic Boom flies right by you. And Batters knew that was up. I like the use of the stand forward here. And full horns.
Charged again.
Yeah, he's been really on point with his anti-airs.
Yeah.
I love his neutral. I like the way he's kind of handling it. I really just don't like his Oki game on Wake Up. He's just been a little bit too predictable. These jump ins have been a little bit crazy.
Oh, I think that was supposed to be a flash kick. He missed it.
Oh, that's going to be a punish?
No. Okay. He's, nice patience.
Yeah, nice patience. I think he was like, you know what? He's a little bit out of range. I don't want to risk anything.
Oh, that's punishable.
Could have gone a little bit more than that, but gets the flash kick regardless. He's
going to jump in.
Okay, it worked out from this time. He's going to work out again.
He tried again. Nice delay wake up there from Woodypop to make sure that he just did not eat another jump in.
He uses the armor of the EX bullhorn. Good stuff.
Yeah. So for Batters rather to continue moving forward in this tournament, I think the adjustment just simply has to be variance in offense. Yes, you could be aggressive in this game. It does reward you, but if your aggression gets punished, that's equally devastating.
Yes, yeah.
So,
and I'm so happy to see, you know, seeing like Dalsum, there have been a few birdie players really taking the character to the next level. I believe Big Bird is one of the players. There was someone else, I totally forget, but, you know, the character has definitely developed a lot. You know, the use of normals. I mean, obviously there's X, Y, Z, Z, Y. And
also shout outs to my man A4 Andre. just saying.
Yeah.
One of the birdie players who's, you know, online streamers.
He's definitely a character that can work. You just really have to have that patience, and you have to, you know, really utilize those crazy normals in the right way. But he's a character that can kind of flip that switch and play aggressive if he wants to. So, you know, if you guys